Welcome to Moo Math and Science. In this video, I'd like to talk about organic and inorganic compounds. Many of the compounds found in living things contain the element carbon, which is usually combined with other elements. This large class of chemical compounds, in which one or more atoms of carbon are covalently linked to atoms or other elements, and most of the times it's hydrogen, oxygen, or nitrogen, are called organic compounds. There are several important groups of organic compounds found in living things. They are proteins, carbohydrates like sugar, lipids, which are fat and waxes, and nucleic acids such as DNA and RNA. Organic compounds can be very large and complex. A compound that does not contain carbon and is usually simple are called inorganic compounds. There are exceptions to this, such as carbon dioxide, and also this would include carbides, carbonates, and cyanides. But generally, inorganic compounds do not contain carbon. They also are more simple than an organic compound. So there we go.
Okay, so if you look at the structure of carbon, you'll find that on the outside of the central nucleus, where the protons and neutrons are kept, there are some electrons. Okay, there are 4. Right? So that means that this is a very useful molecule because it means it can either donate, give away some of the electrons and share them with other molecules so that they stick together, or it can accept another 4 from different molecules to make it stick together because it's got space for 4 more. Okay? And it's the simplest, the smallest molecule that can do this, that can give away 4 and accept 4. So imagine you've got oxygen, which has space for 2. So you can attach one oxygen here, you can attach one oxygen here to make CO2, for example. Right? Hydrogen has space for 1. So you can have one hydrogen here, you can have one hydrogen here, you can have one here, you can have one here. This gives us what's called CH4, methane, which comes from cows' bottoms. Or you can have a mixture, you can have oxygen and hydrogen and carbon, and then you can have carbons and carbons and carbons and carbons. So that makes carbon a very useful molecule. Hydrogen not so much because it can only attach to one other thing. Oxygen not so much because it can only attach to 1 or 2 other things. Whereas carbon can give away and accept all of these electrons here, which basically means it can combine with just about any other molecule.